right? Spend some time with key drills. Again, I mentioned earlier, I think the biggest part of the biggest fundamentals you have as an inside backer is your eyes. A lot of this stuff is in the film and watching tape over and over again, but we do have kind of a teaching progression and how we teach our guys and how we train our inside backers' eyes. So the biggest thing is reading the triangle, right? There's always a primary key, there's always a secondary key, right? Always key the most reliable players to initially direct your movement. And the primary key for us is O line. They're the O linemen, right? And when I played linebacker, right, I'm kind of aging myself, right? Way back when in 2000, and I played in college in 2006, 7, and 8, 9, right? They used to say, I remember Coach Owens and Coach Kosh would say, read the line. They don't lie, right? These days they lie now. That's why we got to progress our keys to the backfield action. So our primary keys, right? We're reading guards online triangle, right? This is the key that's most reliable. Then our secondary key, right, is the quarterback action, near back to quarterback action, right? They will help to determine run or pass if it's run or pass. We cannot react to what we don't see. So again, we kind of progress our eye progression, right? We got to see the big picture, right? With primary keys, we're seeing guard to triangle. If we're in that 30 alignment look, our secondary key is near back or quarterback action. They will tell us if it's pass or run. This day and age with RPO, you see guys friggin' 3, 4. Last year we played in Modesto. They were friggin' 10 yards down the field and we stood and get a flag. And our linebackers rocked out, and I looked at them. I said, I get it, man. All right. So the refs are not going to always see it, but uh, my point is, O linemen lie now. All right, a couple of the deals when it comes to path of the running back. So in addition to line keys, right, we got to be ready for backfield action, right? The path of the running back dictates what we do after we read the line, right? We got to transfer our eyes to quarterback action, right? Knowing the difference between token and dirty mesh. So token, he's just playing peekaboo with that ball, right? And he's gonna spit it out, and then we're gonna rally to that receiver, right? So quarterback action is a token, right? When he's playing peekaboo with that ball, or is he dirty? Is he really, really, truly reading it? We call it dirty mesh, and that's when we gotta really, really be patient. But this is how we classify it, right? Again, we always got. I'm a big believer on read steps, right, with our inside foot. So if the ball's on the inside on our right side, we'd be stepping with our right foot. If the ball's on our left side, we should be re-stepping with our left foot. And it's just a little subtle step, right? We don't rush our read, we rush reaction, right? First step is 2 inch, right? Read step with the inside foot. Again, we're reading our keys, our primary key to the backfield action, looking at a triangle, line keys to the backfield action. Is it token? Is it dirty? Right? Any RPO or quick game, we radar. Any downhill run, we attack our respective gap. This is in respects to 4 down front here, guys. So our over front or under front, where we got 2 inside backers. All right. So downhill run, we attack our gap that we're responsible for. Outside run, we play our gap. Our gap is no longer compromised. We play the path of the running back. All right. We work to the next window. We get any pull. Our near guard pulls, because again, they're our first line. They're our first primary key. They pull. We find the next window. Right. We get run away. Right. We get gap to path. Run flow goes away from me. I get like a cutoff block on the backside. Right. We play our respective gap, whether it's the A gap or B gap. That's no longer compromised, no longer a threat. Then I play the path of the running back. And in the pass, we're checking for any screens or any delayed draws, quarterback draw, running back draw. So again, looking back, right, we got our keys, and then it dictates the path of the running back, which dictates what we do post snap and what we're getting read wise. So key notes, key read notes, right? Biggest one is highlighted in blue, right? Eyes before feet, eyes before feet. And we got to read the triangle, right? Primary key first is the O line. Secondary key is next. Backfield action, quarterback action, or tight end action, running back path, right? That's our secondary keys. I mentioned this one earlier. Don't rush your read, rush your reaction. It's better to be late and right than early and wrong. See the adjacent lineman with your peripheral vision, right? Low hat equals run or play action pass. High hat equals pass or screen and draws. right? After pass is identified, immediately look for the quarterback drop, right? Is it quick game? Is it pocket movement rollout or boot? Or is it drop back pass, play action pass? That dictates what we do as inside backers, right? RPOs concept gives us run reads, right? But we end up in quick pass. So take care of run first, right? With this RPO world that we're living in, we want to secure the run first, then work our way to pass, which we call radar. We just come down the line to taking away any slants or hitches. When the pursuit and the flow away, always be ready to play the cutback and keep our shoulders square. All right, we never want to be this bad football when we're perpendicular to the line of scrimmage. Always trying to fight to keep our shoulders square. All right, so again, giving these guys diagrams of what you can potentially get as an inside backer, right? You get down blocks, you get base block, you get cut off, pull two, pull away, right? What your footwork and what's your reaction is going to be based off this, right? You get pull away, pull pin and pull, you get base, you get reach, you get cut off, right? This is when you're outside of that tackle. Again, what they do dictates what we do. Again, looking at the online to get our first primary key, then we transition our eyes to the backfield action. So this is key drill, just doing off the trash cans, right? We're doing that at our stack look when Coach Booth, our inside backer coach, he varies between running these inside backers and 30 alignments. And what's 30 alignments for us is outside shade of the guards, right? If it's 60 alignment, it's the outside shade of the tackle. So we try to get key reads in both friggin' alignments. So we can be either or, right? So again, you get a puller, right? Again, what we're tallying right here, right? We're coming tight, no air here, right? We're coming next window because you got a puller. Then we got cutback, holding our altitude, right? Holding our depth, playing cutback, keep our shoulders square. All right. Drills here again, right? You got split zone look, right? It's a step two, fall back. Notice their footwork, right? Training their eyes, their mind and their minds and their eyes, they all got to be on the same page. Their body all got to be in sync, right? Reach that with your right foot, coming down, step two, fall back. They created another gap, we got to add back. And what I love too, guys, I don't know if you guys notice this background, right? Got some extra guys here. What I love is you see a guy back here getting mental reps. And again, he's maximizing reps here. There's probably an injured guy here. I think this is Mikhail Soto, Junior Seau's little nephew. This is his sister's kid here, right? He's getting those same key reads, maximizing his reps, not just not out there just to be a slap. All right, now you get a little split zone going the other way. Read step, split zone. They add one, we add one. It's step to your gap. They fall back, we add one. All right, now we're progressing. Now we did line keys amongst position with the position coach with trash cans, and obviously you had really your scout guys were the other inside backers. Now we're going against the offense. We're just working half line. It's just all in progression here. Right. So again, they're either going to give us run, half line, or they're going to give us pass. This is a great drill that you can do with your offense. I mean, both of you guys can get some vital work here. So high hat, right? No working just pass routes now. Just training our eyes. Working half line again. Again, you got to play run or freaking pass. High hat, drop to your zone. Again, where we tell our guys, we're no deeper than 10 yards. So we're already lined up at 5 yards. We only got 5 yards to go. We're underneath players. All right. Middle six now, kind of progression from half line, bring it together in 9-on-7 inside run. Again, now they got to read. Obviously, this is a run emphasis. We know they're going to run the ball. We just don't know what direction they're going to run. But it's still getting these guys to train their eyes what they're getting, right? So right now, pre-snap indicator tells me right now, right? Alert, pull, 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 because he's light on his hands, right? You see him with his first step, really subtle, 2-inch step, right? He pulls, comes over the top, find the next window, right? My other guys tight nowhere, right? Dead play.